G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. I had to reread this can. I studied a bit. A refreshing mouth cleanser as described on the back in this spiel. We're getting straight into it. It's a sour. I think this used to be Colonial Brewing. Southwest Sour on the west side. Tropical. And it sounded like Listerine. A resetting like, well, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you got that, you know, if you don't wake up fresh, do you? Like, you've been fucking unconscious for 8 to 12 hours or whatever, like. So you wake up and you have a Listerine. So I'm drinking Listerine. Southwest Sour Listerine. Tropical Sour Beer. Let's go. Look at it. 375ml can. A 1.4 standard drinks. Not much of a spiel. It's microscopic and it just described Listerine. Let me see if Bob can get this camera back. Bob. Okay, got it. Look, I've had a few Colonial beers before, and they're just a bit, I don't know. You know, you just go, I don't know, it's in the fridge, and I want to share it with you. Very crisp, strong, very nice crack on the can. Southwest Sour. Here we go. Tropical. So it's a sour beer. Look, I like these if they're fun. You got to have a bit. If you have a sour, this is my advice to you guys and girls. You got to have a bit of fun with the sour. Forget the head, forget the look, forget the sniff, forget the schmaz. It's always going to smell like a fucking battery. You know, everyone's like, well, not everyone. I mean, maybe it's just me who's licked a 9-volt before. You know, or you know, when you've like handled a battery in a car and you accidentally like bite your nail and you go, fuck, that's tangy. Bitey. Acidic. Oh, let's have a sniff. Southwest Sour. I don't know whether to call them Colonial Brewing. Like, what are they? CBCO? Colonial Brewing Co. I don't know. I don't know. It's a pretty good ABV for it's 4.6, I think. 4.6%. Let's go. Look, I'm a bit somber, quite a bit all over the shop. I'm just, you know what? I'm just tired. I've had a really big day. And I like them because it sort of makes you go, I've done this, I've done that, done this, and you know, went to get my scans this morning, CAT scan and an X-ray I had to get done on my lower back, and I'm not going into all the medical shit, but, machine's broken. So then I scoot down to, I think went down to Coughs, had an appointment there with a pain specialist, and he was sensational. I'm not mentioning names, but just, bro. I had a gollop of that just quickly. Before the sniff, it smells acidity. It's orangey. It's peachy. It's a peachy sour. It smells fun. It does smell a bit like the batteries. I don't know why I say that. But would you have me any other way? Who gives a shit? Look, if you see this so far, I'm thinking this is quite a fun beer. I'll tell you this about it. It's got a very watery mouthfeel, which is what sours have. I can't say all, but a lot. I'm being quite professional in this video, probably because I'm mad and I'm just tired. you know. But it's I'm surprised. It's a very nice sour beer. Is it sour? For my personal taste, I think it's sour enough because you know what? If you had this, I can't believe I'm saying. No, actually, I can believe I'm saying it because I take this as a beer, as a can, put in front of me and say, "What do you think?" It's fun. It's a little bit sour. It's not as sour as that one I did for Lolly, but it's still it's borderline. Just cranky at you. Yeah, but fruity, zesty. Like I said, light mouthfeel, but a nice beer. And you know what I was going to talk about for the next probably, look, I bullshit for 6. Look, we're going to go 4 minutes. All right, let's go 4 minutes on 80s and 70s retro gaming. I wanted to say motorbikes, cars. Oh, God, just good memories. You got to make them. But retro gaming, the Sega Saturn. I moved out, and I remember Gumball R1. You'll look back now and probably understand a lot more about my life than anyone. And I moved into this 1-bedroom joint, Clovelly Road. 202 was the building. Rented a 1-bedroom unit. I just got a job. And you know what's getting me these days? You read about all these people, like the current generation, saying it's hard to get a house and it's hard. I wanted to go on about gaming, but let's get housing out of the way. It's hard. It's fucking hard to get a deposit together unless you've got family that's got money. Guys and girls, it's hard. But my advice is, I don't know, I think there's so many, I've got to be honest, I feel now compared to the 80s and the early 90s, to get into a trade, to get into auto electric, anything like auto electrician, panel beating, like, plastering, building, like, not building, you got to get a degree, don't you? But just, I don't know, and do it good, and you'll make money. This is the thing. Like, I can do basic stuff around the house, and I do. But you've got to do it with a skill and an art. Oh, God, you'll make bank. Work with your hands, get under the guidance of someone. You've got to put in a bit of effort to get something back. And you're going to get broken down. Or maybe you don't. But when you do, you just got to go, you got to bounce back. And fuck, this is me saying this, guys and girls. You just got to bounce back. Anyways, more positive note, gaming. Sega Saturn, Amiga 500, Commodore 64. I remember a kid down the road. Two of them. And then we had the Commodore 64 and Gumball R1. Remember the Amiga 500 with the Bruce Lee game where you go ding, 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 and then you go with the kicks. I think the biggest defining moment for gaming with me was I moved in with a hopeful subscriber, the Bok. Pardon me, the Bok. We moved in, lived together for a bit, and we had computers. We were both gamers. StarCraft. Oh, Quake World, signing into the original Quake World servers. I mean, guys and girls, 202.163. I can't remember the IP. I remember a bit of it. I think Gumball or One would remember it. But we jumped in there and we gamed and we had clan wars and we had, and I know gaming's evolved so much, but I put it like this: is it better now? Yeah, of course it is. The ease of multiplayer is a big thing. We dialed up on 14.4 and 24, is it 24.6, 24 K modem, then 51 per K modems, and bro, ADSL came out, copper wire backbone, and I remember moving into a place. I lived in a unit at Enmore, and they couldn't get me ADSL because there was a wire, the copper wire up it wasn't split, and I had to put in an appeal and I had to put in how long I would agree to sign up to the internet for. I mean, Christ, just to get it. And now what do? We demand it. Optus went down for what? Like 12 hours maybe? You know what? When it went down, maybe I've said this before, but I like it when it went down. It was like, I live with my teenager, but when it goes down, it's peaceful. No appointments, no messages, it's just, I think we've lost peace. In gaming, and I know Trevor looked at me going, you're fuck gamer. I do, it was my escape throughout the years, World of Warcraft. Oh, Diablos, Overwatch. I don't know. I think you've got to have an escape in this life. Very sombre, sour video. The Maggies are fed. And I know there's only a few people. I know viewers die off at this stage, and I accept that. But if you see this, I'd say give it a go. It's a fun. Look, it's 4.6, which has got a bit more guts than some Easy Hazies and stuff. Like, it's a fun beer. I'd say get I think it come in a 4-pack, and it was from BWS or Liquorland, but just a very fun, easy drinking, joyful beer. If you could brew this yourself in a sour state, I'd say hats off to you. That's the way I look at it. Could I brew this? No, not the sours. I'm not a sour guy. But I am, because I can taste it and go, that's quite yum. It's a very yum beer. Love each other, take care of each other. 80s gaming turned into a bit of everything tonight. And sometimes when you've got a bit of everything in you, you just got to get it out. And I'm good. And I hope you guys and girls are too. I really do. Love each other, take care of each other. I'll see you at the next one. I love you all. It's going to be an international beer. We can't do a triple dipple. Oh, Bob, stop.